What's up, guys? Today we're doing an operator guide on how to play as Lesion. So Lesion got a pretty decent buff, I would say, for Operation Heavy Metal. So today we're going to be talking all about how to play Lesion, how to use your mines, and how to excel and rank up while playing Lesion. Let's get to it. All right, so let's talk about why Lesion is going to be one of the best operators in Rainbow Six Siege Operation Heavy Metal. So you're going to get your mines back faster than before, from 30 seconds to 20. So you're getting your mines back quicker so you can use them earlier in the round. And you're going to get 9 mines instead of 8. So the mines themselves, I'm not sure if I would consider this a nerf. They're not going to be invisible, so it is going to be easier to shoot them, but they are going to do damage now. So way back in the past, mines used to do damage, and it got changed to so that they do 0 damage and they only hurt you when they take tick damage. Now they're going to do 5 health the second they hit someone. So anyone that has like 3 health or so, 5 health, they're going to die instantly from your mines. So expect to get more mine kills. They are going to be easier to shoot because you are going to be able to see them, but it's not really going to matter if you play some like frost mounts like on windows or blind spots, which we'll go to in a bit. So the tick damage is increased to 12 damage every tick instead of 8, and the tick is slightly fast from 2.5 to 2 now. So honestly, I think this is a massive buff for Legion's mines. Yeah, they're going to be easier to shoot, but a lot of times you're not really looking at the floor for all the mines anyways. And right now with the invisibility, it honestly was really easy to find them in the first place. But now the mines are going to be a lot stronger, and they are going to get you kills, and you can stack them up and make them more effective as well. Lesion is also going to get a super shorty as a secondary, so I don't want to see anyone playing Lesion and running around with a pistol. Super shorty is an amazing sidearm for any defender, because you can use a super shorty to kill people, especially with the shotgun change with ADSing. That's going to have at least about 5-meter range to one-shot kill anyone. So if you're like in a clutch situation and you're out of ammo, need to reload, and you have to rely on the shotgun, honestly, it's not going to be a bad option. And you can set up an entire site as Lesion. But many times, like, you're like trying to set up a site, you know, you only have someone with impact, like Lesion has impacts, but now as Lesion, you can set up the site and then run around. So you can literally set up the all of site, rotates, head holes, whatever you need, and then also run around, throw your mines on the walk-ups so attackers can't push. So you can literally set up everything, even including stopping the rat aggressive attackers. Going through his loadout, you're gonna have a 612 SD shotgun as well as a T5. So the shotgun is actually going to get a buff because with the ADS range for Operation Heavy Metal, you are going to be able to ADS this for about 7-meter range and actually one-shot people from about 7 meters away, and this thing fires fast. So honestly, this is not necessarily a bad shotgun to use, but the T5 is a crazy good SMG, and you are almost a lunatic for wanting to not run this gun. This is one of the best SMGs on defense, and with the secondary shotgun as backup, you don't really need the other shotgun anyway, so you're not going to need to run double shotgun. And then you have impacts or bulletproof, and obviously most times you're going to run the impacts because impacts have a lot more utility than a bulletproof cam will have, because other operators can bring a bulletproof. So let's talk about how to effectively use your goo mines. So in Heavy Metal, they're going to be visible, so you don't want to leave them out in a spot where attackers are going to be able to see. Like right now they're invisible, but even so, like, they are still easy to shoot. But when they're completely visible, it's going to be extremely easy to shoot these. So you want to leave them in blind spots. Let's say like on the staircase. Yeah, they're going to see it, but a lot of people aren't going to be like staring at that spot. They're going to be staring at where enemies might be. So spots like that will still work. Under windows, obviously someone jumps in, they hit the mine no matter what, so that's still good as well. I especially like that it's, you know, damage right as they hit it, so if anyone is lit, like rotating around, they will die to these mines. And even on staircases, I would still place 2 visible mines on the staircase, because I mean, you can see these, but you're gonna hit these mines coming up as an attacker, so you have to shoot them. And that's gonna give enough time for your team to, like, hey, there's someone coming up via the staircase, they're shooting goo mines or meleeing goo mines. They're gonna make a lot of noise, because here's what they sound like when you melee one. Still makes a lot of noise. If you're anywhere in the area, you're going to hear it. So definitely you're going to want to place these mines in a spot where an attacker is going to run through, but they may not look. like in a blind spot. Like that mine, like they're still able to walk through the door, but they're going to hit the mine the second they walk through the door. Like because most people are going to walk in like this and they're going to hit that mine. So I'm going to still leave them in blind spots such as that. You're not going to see it and then you're going to just hit the mine. So leave them in blind spots. Now let's go through some Lesion gameplay and break down some clips. This is one of the reasons why I highly suggest running impacts. It'll give you a lot of opportunities to go for plays like this. Impact runouts. Getting a quick kill. That T5 is no joke. So let's go through that again. How to throw the impact. You want to aim just slightly lower than this line of sight, just slightly lower, and you're going to be able to make it rotate that you can just run out through full speed. And I'm going to have my mines on the staircase, so I'm going to be able to hear them coming up Mettle here. And there's also a Banshee. And I have mines in east, and I throw more mines down the hallway at the east door. So I'll know when an attacker is pushing through that area. If they shoot them, melee them, whatever, I'm still going to get an audio cue that someone is like messing with that door. So I'll still know that someone is at that door, which is the entire point. Going through, holding my position because I'm in a good position. I have Legions. I hear Lesion go off towards top east. Guy walks in, has a Lesion in his leg, and it's super easy for me to clean up because he has to either A, fall back and pull it out, or B, push forward, and he can't move very quickly because he has a Lesion in his leg. And he's going to take constant damage, and in Operation Heavy Metal, that damage is going to happen quicker. All right, now we have Lesion and FPL. Playing with it against pros. T5, barely any recoil, shoots really fast, rip heads off. Going in the hallway, taking him out. One thing I like about Lesion is I feel like a 2-speed with this gun is just honestly just a frag monster, especially with Warden potentially losing his 1.5. Legion's definitely going to be the go-to that a lot of people are going to want to take. Here, we're holding across. He's going to go top Mettle. We're going to hold across and just wait for the guy to walk through. And even if the guy ends up killing me, my teammate at top Mettle is going to end up getting the refrag anyways. All right, another play is Lesion. I am extremely confident when I play Lesion. Throwing mines around, knowing that if they walk in, they will end up having to hit them and it'll slow down the attackers and we'll have a lot of audio and signal. Someone's there, but this gun is honestly insane. Just look at that play right here. Just run out, no fear, take the shot. Yeah, but the aim is not bad, but this gun is honestly insanely good. If you don't miss, this is the gun for you. So good. And one of my favorite places to play Lesion, a lot of you may know, border on the CC door, because you can run outside, throw Legions along the walkway, and they're going to hit them, shoot them. And as long as I have a general idea that someone is on that walkway, I can run out on them. And when they're not invisible, yeah, it's going to be easier for them to shoot them, but that still means that they are there in that hallway. Part of the reason why I love the impacts. Just to keep engaging. Oh, the T5 is just so nice. So nice. Multiple runouts on the same door. It is so good. It is a swinger be swung game, especially in this spot right here. Like, the guy is only looking at where I'm going to come from, but because I'm the one doing the swinging, it's going to give me a lot more time to find him. I ADS because I know that he's going to be on this walkway, and look where I'm ADS. Look at my crosshair. I'm ready to flick either left or right when I do this. So that right flick, honestly, not a very hard flick. My gun is up, and the guy's not shooting yet. We crouch, dodge his shots, and take him out. And again, just keep running out, keep your gun up. Be confident. Confidence is one of the biggest things in Siege. So if you're running around and being confident, you are going to play extremely well and win a lot more matches in Rainbow Six. And with Lesion, it is easy to be confident because you can put your goo mines on your flanks on other doors. You can run around, be a psycho, and know that your flank is being watched by your mines. You don't necessarily need a teammate to watch your flank. You can have mines watch your flank, which we'll talk about right now. So really quick, let's talk about how to roam as Lesion, because I know a lot of you guys are like, why is Lesion strong? Like, I just sit on the side and throw my mines I throw all my mines at a door and I die. Well, let's talk about how to actually use your mines. All right, so throwing your mines, I'm going to leave a couple at sight, because when I run around, I want to make sure that my teammates are going to be mostly fine when I'm not in the area. So I'm going to throw another mine like here. So they walk in. They're not going to check that. They're going to walk into it, giving my teammates a little bit of time, you know, to react to it. And then here, I'm going to roam the opposite side of coastline. I'm going to roam near penthouse. Leave a mine like so, right there on the door. Then maybe leave a mine like here, and then mine here. Even if they shoot it, melee it, whatever, they still have to deal with the mine. They will be able to see them, but they still have to deal with them. And when they do that, I'm going to know that they're there. Not me having to actually go over there and check. I'll just hear it. I put some kill holes here, so I'm going to watch across. Just like that. So I have a bunch of lines of sight. With the super short, it'll be that much easier. I have a bunch of lines of sight from here. I can throw a mine on the staircase to help me like hold the staircase. I can throw a mine for the luggage. I can throw a mine here. I can throw another one here. So when they vault down, they'll jump over, and they have to hit those. So I can hold all the other side of the building by myself, just as Lesion. And honestly, I don't know any other operator that can do that besides maybe Fender here. All right, guys, that is it today on how to play as Lesion in Operation Heavy Metal and onward. Honestly, Lesion is probably going to be one of the strongest, if not the... Okay, well, it's hard to beat like Fender and a zombie right now, but one of the strongest defenders in Rainbow Six Siege. You can stop a lot of the rat aggressive plays. You can set up the site on your own, and you have an amazing kit to frag out. So Lesion is definitely going to be my go-to in Operation Heavy Metal. Let me know if he's yours, and make sure to comment, subscribe, and leave a like down below for more. Until next time.